Hi, it's me, Creaky. Good evening. How are you this fine Sunday? And we've got a super chat already. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Lemon character moving in excitement. Sorry, this was the, yes. Okay, good. And Smarty Marty. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Where have you gone, Smarty Marty? I can't find your comment. Where is your comment? I have no idea where it's gone, but thank you very much. How do you like my chat icon? Very cool. So I take it that you've either stolen the image off my website or my merch store, or you've actually bought There We Are Then t-shirt and you've got it as your channel icon. Very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. So yeah, as predicted, Matt Powell was not best pleased. Good evening, Crafty Keeler. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice. FEP review. Good evening. Doing great. Hope you're well. Looking very sharp in that white shirt and nicely trimmed beard. Yeah, I've had a beard for many years, and it was time for a change. And obviously, if normal people want to change their appearance slightly, they change their haircut. Sadly, that's not an option for me, I should say. But anyway, stop distracting me. This is oh, super chat from ooh, super chat. Thank you very much, J. Brian Art. No message, but thanks for the super chat all the same. So right, Forrest Pfeiffer. Was it Forrest Pfeiffer who just said that then? What happened? Somebody just asked me what happened to Matt Powell's video. There we are. It was Forrest Pfeiffer. So what happened to Matt Powell's video is that within a couple of hours of my video going up, he decided that he didn't want his video to be up either. And he took it down. Maybe because you naughty lot went over to his channel and started commenting on it. I don't know if that was the case, but I think that's what had happened. And I don't know who follows me on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of thing, but somebody who was in the chat earlier on posted that I'll show you. I shall show you. It'll be a lot easier to show you. Mustn't forget the official. The official is a very important part. Very important part indeed. So it was this. And I begrudge playing it, but to illustrate the point, I shall have to play it. So here it comes.
Good evening, folks. Ken Hovind here and the crew at Dinosaur Adventure.
Ooh, buffering.
Good evening, folks. Ken Hovind here and the crew at
Where's that happening then?
Dinosaur Adventureland, April the 23rd, 2021. We just missed, I forgot about the Columbine High School shooting a couple of days ago. Matt Powell did a video about it, and creepy.
He knows my name is Creaky Blinder, but he will insist on calling me Creepy. So whatever floats your boat, Kenneth.
Blinder blasted Matt Powell's video, so Matt called me, Creepy. We're going to put you back on the list to whack one more time. Okay.
Do you know what hurts about all this? He's not once offered to buy me dinner. Hasn't even taken me out for a drink, and this will be the 5th time I've been whacked by Ken Hovind. How will I ever go on? I just don't understand exactly what it is he thinks it achieves. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Super chat off Ben. When does the auction start? What auction, Ben? There's no auction. We are going to make a few observations together. And that's all I'm going to say. And the observations are going to be because of this article here. And when I say article,
atheists lead the world in suicide, school shootings, drunkenness, and alcohol abuse.
so where exactly is he getting those statistics from? Because after seeing this video, I went looking. So let's leave him say a little bit more first.
And they also lead the world in drug abuse. Those 4 things, they lead the world in. And so when you say, well, I want to join the atheist church, I want to be like an atheist.
What atheist church? Atheism, by definition, is the lack of belief in a god. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Angela Towsey. Hey, love your videos. Thanks very much indeed. Much appreciated. So how can something that is the exact opposite of religion be in need of a church? Matt, you silly little boy.
You're joining a group of people that have the worst statistics it's possible to have in the universe. No.
No, I'm not exactly sure what statistics are, but are you ever going to back any of these statistics up, Matt Powell official? Or are you just going to make them up on the spot to make sure that they nicely fit into your narrative? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Slow down, chat. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Hi, Creaky. I've been quite entertained and disgusted by this saga. The Blinder Gang is with you. Thank you, pal. It's a bizarre one. So let's let rewind. Let's let Matt have his say.
The whole world. So why would you do that? Why would you want to join a group of people that's known for making stupid decisions? Richard Dawkins said, and I quote,
I'm going to edit this tomorrow, so you'll have to be patient with the buffering. Why is it buffering?
Richard Dawkins said, and I quote, he said, religion poisons the mind. Oh, really? Is that why 97% of school shootings are done by atheists?
Citation?
Yet Christians have their minds poisoned according to you, yet Christians have never committed such an act.
No. Not Christians have their mind poisoned. Christians like you, Matt Powell, hate preachers, have their minds poisoned. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. NASA shill payment alert. Irish had to spend his on a new door. Thank you, Smarty Marty. I'm trying out the different streaming software tonight, and it's a lot more difficult to see the super chat. So apologies if I do miss any. Super chat. Thank you. Showing love and encouraging people to thumbs up. Good idea, Keela. If you haven't liked the video, mysteriously it's got 201 likes now, but it actually had 1 like before the video played. Now I suppose the cue was in the title, wasn't it? So maybe Matt Powell has already seen it and decided it's not going to be a good video. Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mosh. Angela Garner's just become a channel member, and slow down, chat. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. 25 Polish knockers from Hidden Marty. I guess they are quickly to forget atrocities their religious figures did in the past. I hope people will stop believing in fairy tales soon enough. Don't spoil the surprise, Smarty Marty. And Therese Finley. Ooh, super chat. Thank you. Well, shoot. I was never invited to the atheist group. Blinders. Lol. No, well, exactly, because there is no atheist group. There is no atheist group. Pack it in. Audrey, you are not alone. There seem to be a lot of people who don't like our friend Matt Powell. Anyway.
Why would you say, Richard Dawkins, that Christians have their minds poisoned, yet atheists lead the world in suicide, school shootings, drug abuse, and alcohol abuse, and do you want me to believe that religion is what poisons the mind?
Now I've had a look at the comment section on Matt's video, because he's done a documentary on Columbine as well, which basically just means it's a 20-minute video instead of a 10-minute video. And he says in the comment section of that video that he is going to provide citations for every statistic he quotes in his video. But like I say, I've been watching it all day and nothing yet.
Ooh, super chat.
Your internet connection is worth it. Yeah, my internet is really fast. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's this new streaming software I'm trialing tonight. I hope it isn't.
Let that sink in for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So
we can let it sink in for as long as you like, unless you're able to provide citations for the statistics you mention in your video that you took down, but it lives on my channel. Then there's nothing to your video. It's just words.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I'm sorry to hear you got a case of 4-21. Hope it's not serious. Hope it's not contagious either. Grab a can of atheism on me, aka Pepsi Max. Thank you, Voodoo Inquisitor.
These evolutionists, once again, I think we've demonstrated clearly that they have nothing. And there's a first of atheism.
We have the world and the ability to explain how it came to be what it is today, without the need to fill in the blanks ourselves, make things up.
And like I said, you're joining. If you are an atheist and you want to define yourself by what you...
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Skill dude, cheers pal. So young, so stupid, and clearly not paying attention to anything around him. Well, I'm not that young, but but I appreciate it all the same.
Christians have their minds poisoned. Yet atheists lead the world in suicide, school shootings, drug abuse, and alcohol abuse. And you want me to believe that religion is what poisons the mind. Let that sink in for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So
it doesn't like going on full screen. That's what it is. So we'll have to manage like this. Sorry, peeps.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Christopher Shapley, DVM CVA, everybody's favourite American veterinarian. Sadly, I have nothing clever to say today. I'm just absolutely disgusted by Matt and Kent now. Thank you for all you do, Creaky, for calling them out on their poop emoji. Well, I just say what I see, basically. And it really is that simple. Oh, this is way too tricky. Way too tricky. Where's the super chats gone? Skill dude, I've just done skill dude, so we've got there we are. So
ooh, super chat. Thank you.
$4.99 from Darren de Baron. William Honeywell, where's your message? I can see the super chat on my other screen, but I can't. I can't see. Anyway, on with the video.
These evolutionists, once again, I think we've demonstrated clearly that they have nothing. And there's a first of atheism. And like I said, you're joining. If you are an atheist and you want to define yourself by what you don't like and what you don't believe, and you join one of these churches.
Well, what I don't like is extremist Christianity pushers. And I don't mean normal Christians. I mean Christians like Matthew Powell here. I don't know what else you want me to say.
You're joining the people that have the worst statistics in all of history.
Until you can prove where those statistics come from, they're just numbers, Matt Powell.
People go on and on about how terrible it is, the religious wars that killed all these people. And, religion has caused so much problem.
Well, that's because it has, and we will get to that shortly.
So many problems in the world. Look, folks, over 110 million people have died under atheistic communism. That's...
Wait, what? Hang on a second. Is he now trying to claim that if you're an atheist, you're also a communist? Or am I reading too much into it? Because this whole Matt Powell and Kent Hovind situation is a little bit more enjoyable to me than it should be. Is that what he's saying?
That's more than the Holy Wars, by the way. 10 times more at least than religion ever thought of doing in a killing.
And you found those figures where, Matt?
So when an atheist says, the Holy Wars are so bad, all these people died, they need to turn the mirror on themselves and realize that over 110 million people died under atheistic communism. That's the fallacy of false equivalence once again here, folks. It's when they fling their own projections and their own problems. They project everything onto the creation. They say, well, the creation must have all these problems that they themselves have.
It's a fair point. You know, he's so quick to throw mud at people who refuse to believe the same as him or choose not to believe the same as him, that he rarely seems to pay any attention to what he's, what he's doing with the words that spew from his mouth. Doesn't ever seem to think how they may make the people who are unfortunate enough to hear them feel. But there we are.
It doesn't make any sense. And when we listen to these clips, I feel like we really have to take some time to examine them critically, because I don't want people watching these clips to lose IQ points.
It's not... The only thing I can see that's going to make people lose IQ points and lose a lot more is buying into your nonsense, Matt. So it's interesting what he says about, atheists being so terrible, and that, Christians like him are whiter than white and they're never responsible for anything terrible happening. But that's just not the case. So if we look at this website here, serial killer murders and their religions. Obviously there's going to be atheism dotted throughout it, which strikes me as odd in the first instance because atheism isn't a religion. But Albert Fish, devout Christian, stemmed from a family prone to religious psychosis, hence his preoccupation with the biblical story of Abraham and Isaac, Genesis 22:1-24. That sacrificing boy Isaac would provide penance for his sins. Then we've got another guy who's a Satanist. Then we've got David Berkowitz, who's Jewish. David Copeland, not a Christian in the traditional sense. He would often read anti-Semitic literature by extreme white Christian groups. Well. He's able to find literature written by Christians, even if he isn't a Christian himself, talking about anti-Semitism. Shock horror. David Ray Parker became a born-again Christian. Dean Arnold Call, raised by Catholic parents. Dennis Nielsen, a devout Catholic. Dennis Rader was a member of the Christ Lutheran Church in Park City, Wichita, Kansas. Donald Henry Gaskins, forced to attend church as a child, but not religious. I feel your pain. Ed Gain, another Lutheran. Edmund Kemper, found God when he was in prison. Gary Ridgway, devout Baptist. H. Holmes, strict religious parents. Harold Shipman. Him and his wife were both, I read this earlier on, they were both Methodists. Herbert Mullin researched Eastern religions, doesn't really say whether he was or wasn't religious. Janie Lou Gibbs, a devout Christian. Jeffrey Dahmer, born into a devout family, the Stone Campbell denomination known as the Churches of Christ. It's not going well, is it, for religious people? Jeffrey Rifkin, Jewish. Shall I go on, or I don't really think I need to. And I also found this website. Then let me just jump into the side chat a minute. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. How is there an echo now? I'm not playing any video. I'm not really sure where the echo would be coming from now, because I haven't got any video playing unless people are watching it on delay, and maybe you were only watching the video clips now. But anyway, so I carried on reading, you know. Just thought I'd have a look this morning. Admittedly, this is off Wikipedia, so it's probably not the most reliable source in the world, but list of religious leaders convicted of crimes. Tony Alamo. What the hell does that say? Shoko Asahara, Wayne Bent. Tony Alamo, head of the Santa Carla Commune. Christian, Creativity Movement. There's loads and loads of names on here. I'll put these in the description. And this first section here, these are people who were convicted of violent crimes, you know, and then non-violent crimes. Well, will you look at that? Dr. Kent Hovind, founder of the Creation Science Evangelism Ministry. Willful failure to collect, account for, or pay over federal income taxes. Well. Would you believe it? Well, and they act holier than thou. Interesting. And then I found this, which again I thought was another was another fairly interesting site. Serial killers who actually believed they were gods. Jim Jones convinced more than 900 people to take their own lives. Who's this guy? Marcus Dallin Wesson committed incest and murder because he believed he was a god. Religion is so awesome, isn't it? A cult leader abused children, leading to a police standoff. Who's this douchebag? Oh, David Koresh. Bear with me a second, guys. Stop. Did you also just hear that shriek? Yeah. Ah! Sorry, peeps, I don't know what the hell was going on then. I heard a scream from outside. And I had to go and investigate, but there's nothing there. But it's the second time it's happened. It happened in the middle of the night as well. So I don't know if there's something ropey going on somewhere around here, or I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, apologies. I missed a load of bloody super chats now. Sorry, Smarty Marty.
Ooh, super chat.
I'll take
Thank
all
you.
those bad stats if the church will keep all the... Yeah, exactly. Never forget, Matt Powell wholeheartedly supported the call for execution of LGBTQ people. Yeah, I know. I came across that video today as well. Yeah, I know the inverse way. I know there was an echo. Hopefully there isn't now. Basic trigonometry.
Ooh, super chat.
Did you
Thank
see
you.
Matt Powell's blue tongue? Yeah, reptilian confirmed. J Mike's movie nights. Just wanted to send a shout out. Thank you.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Ben says, what a Kent. I couldn't agree more.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
And Lizzie of Albion, because I've caught up.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
This is just the bitter death rattle of religion. Anyway, so how far had we got? So yeah, so now we down. Charles Manson had family issues in the world. There's no way this video is being monetized. So hopefully I'll be able to edit it into something that can be monetized. Doesn't say whether he was or wasn't religious, so I don't really see why that's on there. Oh God, this douchebag. The Heaven's Gate. Yeah, I don't, cult, religion, call it whatever you will. Call it whatever you will. And there's just so much stuff like this online. I don't understand why, why. I just don't understand why people like Matt Powell, how they can, with good conscience, try to portray what they believe as being a positive thing. Now, if somebody chooses to believe in God and they get comfort from that and it makes them feel good about themselves, all that kind of thing, then, brilliant. Believe whatever you want. It really is that simple.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Do you remember helping me set up my channel? I don't, pal, no. I don't. But I've slept since then, probably numerous times.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Tim O'Lynch, the founder of Patriot University, where Dr. Hovind had his doctorate from, pled guilty to covering up child sex with some Christians. Those are, yeah, well, the less said about that, the better. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I just don't understand how their minds can be twisted into thinking that the sorts of things they say are good. It's like Matt Powell reminds me of a sort of watered down version of the Westboro Baptist Church. He's clearly a hateful piece of crap, but he doesn't seem to take it to that extreme. If you know what it means, if you know what I mean, it's a very strange one. And yeah, Timo's super chat then, saying that his doctorate did come from the Patriot University, which is nothing more basically than a tin shed out in the middle of nowhere. It's not an accredited university, and as such, any qualifications somebody may or may not have earned from there are completely irrelevant in the real world. The reason he bangs on about them so much and is so proud to have the title doctor in front of his name is because where the area that he's going to work in, it doesn't matter if the qualifications are real or not, which they're not.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I just like hearing Creaky say, ooh, super chat, hashtag tidy. Thank you, Ross. And there was another one then, wasn't there, from... Where's he gone? 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 Oh, this is way too slow a system for my liking.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Do you think Stephen Hawking's final words... I put that joke on social media very inappropriately a long time ago. Oh, dear me. And then we had another... Who was that off? The inverse way. Sorry, guys, I'm handling the super chats really poorly tonight. I don't know what the hell is going on. I really don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is... Keela, do you know what this is? This is Melon, which is Streamlabs' version of StreamYard, and it's less than half the price. And aside from the fact that it doesn't differentiate normal chat with super chats, in every other way, it's much better than StreamYard. From what I've seen so far, I literally bought it yesterday. I've paid for 1 month. But they need to do something with these super chats, because it's not good. And there's a couple of other minor little things, like the you can have automatic alerts on, which I'll leave on for now, but the first time an alert goes off, I will then show you why they're not quite there yet, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're right, unfortunately, Keela. Half the price does seem to be half the quality at the minute. I think. Maybe, possibly. So, yeah, the point I was trying to make is that, the tweet, I don't know if anybody saw my community post, but I posted it in my community tab, and, Kent Hovind said it at the beginning of his live show yesterday that I'm being put back on the Whack an Atheist list. Oh dear, yeah, I'm so bothered. I didn't even watch the last one. I think this is about my 5th one. I just don't see what else they expect to happen when what they believe, no, not what they believe, the way they believe, their own interpretation of Christianity and the way they believe it is just, it just seems pure poison to me.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
There was a flat earther that wanted to walk to the edge of the earth. He'll come around eventually. Oh, dear me. He probably will. Whack an Atheist is Bible times. Whack an Atheist in Bible times was execution. Well, maybe that's what he's getting at. Maybe that's what he'd like to... There we are. See, so there's another thing that's not quite right with this software. What's the point in putting the alert box smack in the middle of the screen? For what I do, it makes no difference. But some of the live shows I watch on YouTube are actually quite professional, so they wouldn't want the alerts smack over their chops, would they? Anyway, I'm losing my place now. What was I talking about? Yeah. So what does somebody like those two? What do they think making another episode of Whack an Atheist About Me achieves? Because if I can predict what this next episode of Whack an Atheist About Creaky is going to be, it's just going to be the same as it was last time. He'll pass comment about my tattoos. He'll pass comment about my gauges. He'll pass comment about, I don't know. He'll just, because I think what it is, because I don't approach things from a very scientific, viewpoint, and I don't, use, that many statistics and this kind of thing. I don't really think they've got anything to come back at me with other than to insult my personal appearance. And go on then. I grew out of that probably before I left school. So I don't know exactly what he thinks it's meant to achieve. And he's a big fan of ad hominem, saying that other people are attacking him in that way. But his whole video about his whole last episode of Whack an Atheist About Me was basically just a stream of ad hominem attacks.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I bet my shirt he's a Tucker Carlson secret lover. I don't know who that is. See, I've heard of the name Tucker Carlson, but me being, and again, I don't want to shock you, Michael, but I'm not actually American, so some of these references don't really mean a lot to me. I'm afraid. There's just out of interest now. What have we got? 750 people. 750 people. These live streams are starting to grow quite considerably, aren't they? No, I was just having a look in the participants list, wondering if Matt Powell would be lurking in the background, but he doesn't seem to be. We've got a lot of lurkers. No, it's too early for lurks, but I'm sure that this video will be used in Kent Holvin's next Whack an Atheist. What do you think it does, Kent, Mr. Holvind? What exactly do you think making a video about me, claiming me to be a terrible person because I don't believe in the same things as you, what exactly do you think that does to change my life? How does that affect me in any way other than fueling content for me? Because every time somebody makes a video about me, it just makes my next video so much easier to make. Because to make a response to a video that somebody's made about me is a lot easier for me than, you know, making a video about why it never snows in the Sahara Desert, because there'd be a lot of research involved in that. I know myself really well. I don't need to research myself.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Creaky is an American. I thought he was just drunk. Do you know the number of people that... I've had a few people ask me, am I a southerner? I'm from South Wales, but not the type of southerner you were getting at. I get people asking me if I'm Jamaican. I'm from Llanelli and I don't know who Tucker Carlson is. Into the Blue Mister. Well, you wouldn't, would you? Because you are not from the US's of A's. We just lost another super chat then. Somebody said over on Twitch, Kent is trying to preach to you by insulting you. This is what I mean. I really don't understand what they think it does. I wouldn't worry about Kent making personal comments in your appearance. Creaky, you worry about Kent making personal comments about your appearance are justified. And why my channel will be faceless when I get it going. No, let me read that again. You're worried about Kent making... No, I'm not worried about it. I apologize if I made it look as if I was worried about it. I really, really do not care what anybody has got to say about my personal appearance. Just don't mention my really wide part in, and it'll be fine. So that's what I'm getting at. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot. There's a lot I don't understand. No, I can't find the super chat I wanted to, but I'll read it out here.
Super chat. Thank
Henrik
you.
Odder Jensen, I love your channel. Keep up the good work. 50 DKK. Danish krona, that isn't it? I think so. Possibly. Where in South Wales are you from, Creaky Blinder? My mum is in Pontypridd. I'm in Swansea, pal. So I'm not that far from Pontypridd, but I'm in Swansea. That's not very friendly. It's a very wide part then. Very wide indeed. Where's that gone? There.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
$9.99 from William Honeywell. Honeywell what though? Personally, religion is just a relic of a bygone era, a proto-government kind of act, accordingly and lawfully being kept in line lieu of laws of man, so make everlasting need more space to explain. Cool. Did I just see the lovely Pam Duffy somewhere in the chat? I'm trying out Melon app tonight, Pam Duffy, and its way of managing the side chat is not great. Matt's video wasn't over. There's a little bit left to it. Do you wanna have a look at it? You can if you want to.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
£5 from Claymore 2K1. Thank you, pal. And
ooh, super chat. Thank you.
$10 from Killbox Puma Adventure. Keep up the hard work, Creaky. You're awesome. Love your videos. Don't let the crybabies get you down. I don't. Every time they make a video about me, it just makes my next video so much easier to make. So I welcome it. It's I'm a big boy.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
An adult, if you're not. It doesn't matter. He's envious of your style. Wishes he didn't have an accent. Besides, he's hoping for an interaction. Yeah, I know. And I should I or shouldn't I respond? That's the doohickey. Yeah. Hello, Pam. How are you? Look at you being too popular to keep up with your chat. And I've got slow-mo mode on. Do you know, my live stream last Sunday, Pam, was the first time I'd ever had more than 1,000 people watching me. And when I noticed, I think I did pee a little bit. And we've got 757 people watching now. So there's definitely nothing on TV in the UK, on TV in the UK tonight, is there? Exactly, Matt Shedler. What accent? And if you visit my swanky new merch store, which is www.creaky.shop, I've got the cups there to prove it. Says it right on there. And there's a picture of me. What accent? That's what I was talking about earlier. I get people asking me, am I a southerner? As in, a southerner in the American sense. I've had people asking me, am I Jamaican? I've had people asking me which Caribbean island I'm from. I'm surprised that so many people aren't familiar with how somebody from Wales sounds.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Oh, Ben, I've banned people for less than that. Are you the Ben I think you are? If I was to say convict, would it make you angry? Let me know in the side chat. And then I'll know if I'm talking to the Ben I think I'm talking to. Good evening, Timothy Tech, dude. How are you? Excuse me, there was bones in that one. Good evening, Tim. How are you, pal? I was thinking about you the other day and I was going to message you, but then I couldn't be bothered. So I didn't. Which roughly means I forgot.
Ooh, super chat.
Thank you, Mark Allison, for the super chat. Cheers, pal. I may have to slow the 742. Is the side chat moving at a satisfactory speed, peeps? Audrey Rebdew knew straight away that I was Welsh. Yeah, it's weird, but I suppose, and I think probably people who speak with an American accent, which I know varies hugely, they are probably one of the few exceptions to this rule. Well, actually, they're not. But I would like to think it was quite unusual for somebody to not recognize the way I speak as being, as being from Wales. Because I can't imagine that anybody who lives anywhere in America has ever had anybody say to them, where are you from then? But I know then Canadians get mistaken for Americans by stupid people like me. And, yeah, so maybe I'm just talking absolute crap. What would be a bit of a challenge? See, I'm getting lost now. Mae'n Gymraeg, no. Sadly not. Wish I did, but I don't. Australian accents vary too. Do they see, I'm one of these ignoramuses that thinks Australians just have an Australian accent and that's it.
Ooh, super chat.
Too fast to read. Right, I'm gonna have to slow the chat down.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
You are right. Bugger all on TV, but you're the best, Creaky. Thank you, Drew Griffith. Right, bear with me a sec, people. I'm gonna have to slow it down because I'm struggling to keep up as it is. So I'm gonna have to take it down to 60 seconds, right, in the hope that it'll slow the side chat down a little bit because it's doing my Sweden. I can't keep up with it. Cannot keep up with it. But thanks for the super chat, Drew Griffiths. Filthy Animal says South London accent in it, bruv. I'm just not cool enough to say bruv. It doesn't there's certain things that some dialects or some accents can say that sound cool, and then when other accents try to say them, it just sounds wrong in every possible way. Good evening, Dan Palmer. How are you? Gary IOW, I didn't see you sneaking in the back door. Ben, big profits tonight, Creaky. Not after YouTube take their slice. Agreed that Americans don't seem to get accents. I'm from the Midlands with an accent rough as arses, but over there they think I sound like Hugh Grant. It's standard whenever I go on holiday.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Good evening, White Noise Studio. Now I feel slightly under pressure to make sure that my mic is sounding good. Testicles 1, 2. How are you, pal? I'm either Swedish, Danish or German. Cheers from the Netherlands. So yes, my statement about not many people having accents unrecognized was completely wrong then, because it seems to be the case with a lot of people. So what was I saying? Yeah, so whenever me and Mrs. Blinder go on holiday, a lot of people, obviously, if you go to Spain, Spanish people know what a Welsh person sounds like. We've been to Greece and in France, and people generally know you're Welsh. But stop asking Welsh people where in England is Wales, because we don't like it. Okay? You have been told. It's all going Pete Tong tonight. Never mind, I'm a professional.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Chris Karen says he is religious, but that doesn't keep him from wanting to discover things about the universe. However, my faith is something that describes the intangible and something science can't explain yet. Depends how you look at it, Chris. And I know you from my comment section. You strike me as a good guy, as I would like to refer to you, a normal religious person. No extremism involved. That's where my issues lie with extremists. Extremists of anything, really. It doesn't have to be religion. What does tidy mean in Wales? Same as it means everywhere else. Neat. Cool. Awesome. No, it's only in Wales it means all those things. But yeah, it's just the same as when Americans say something is cool. We say something is tidy, or when Australians say, Ben, I knew there was something I wanted to message you about. I've been making some inquiries about the possibility of travelling to Australia to visit my cousins when the lockdown is over. And me and Mrs. Blinder went to the travel agents on Saturday morning to sort of check to see how much it cost, and there's so much paperwork you've got to do to go to Australia from the UK, and it's, with the lockdown, I was making it much worse. And they asked me if I had a criminal record, which I was really surprised at. I thought that was longer, but I just had to check them. I just said I didn't know it was still a requirement. So yeah, weird, Ben. Very weird indeed. Right, where's Where's Morton? There he is.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Dwight Noise Studio. I'm from Denmark and people always think I'm from the Netherlands. Cheers. Nice to know it goes both ways. People are weird, guys. They really are.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
To clarify for Americans, mostly Wales. Clarify for Americans, mostly Wales is in the UK. UK is not England, but England is also in the UK. Hope that helps. Yeah, it's Scotland, England, Wales, and then it gets confusing at Northern Ireland, because Northern Ireland is the 4th country and Southern Ireland is not part of the UK, which is why they have the euro and the rest of us have pounds and pence. But yeah, Wales is not in England, nor will it ever be. In fact, I think England stole bits of Wales off us. I'm sure somebody told me the other day that Ross on Wye used to be part of Wales and I was part of England or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about it. Don't care. Tom Edwards says, one of my ancestors was from the first 3 prison ships that went to Australia. They're known as First Fleeters. Ben loved it. Ben in the side chat, the one that's got a cat as his profile picture. He loves it when you call him convict. It's like his favourite thing in the world. He's proper up for it. He thinks it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And look, I've just remembered to do thank you, Devil's Cousin.
Ooh, super chat.
Jump payment.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting the channel via Patreon. And I think there's another one.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Martin Adams. £34.55 donation via Patreon, which I'm guessing was a $50 donation at its origin, because currency conversion is weird. Weird, man. Oh no, that's from the 18th of April. Martin's lurking. So yeah, I'm trying to remember to do everything. Is the chat more manageable now? Even I can follow it now, so it must be okay. But what is what? Good evening, Mr. Andrat. How are you, pal? Hermit fits me. Are you a hermit here? I can be. See, I told you Ben absolutely loves it. I believe show us your chain marks causes offence down under. Best not to say that. I said this last week. I need somebody reading these messages before I click and put them on the screen and then read them out in front of everybody. Oh. A phone call during one of my live streams? That's just rude. Who was it? Did they ask about me? No? Probably not. Creaky Blinder, where in Wales is England? By the way, do a collab with PhD Tony, please. He recently started kicking creationists, slowly digging their graves. PhD Tony is a very, very nice man. And he is so intelligent, I can barely follow what he's saying. And Keela, I think that is the most Irish thing I've ever heard you say. It was me mammy. Everyone's mammy and daddy in Ireland, and they not everybody is a mammy and daddy. What I mean is everyone's parents is mammy and daddy. Now, with my kids, happy birthday as well to my oldest son, who was 29 today, not 28 like I put on Instagram and then had to change when Mrs. Blind corrected me. But my kids, if they are speaking to me, I'm dad. If they're speaking to Mrs. Blinder, she's ma'am. But if they are asking Mrs. Blinder where dad is, they'll say, where's daddy? And if they're asking dad where Mrs. Blinder is, they'll say, where's mammy? So what's that all about? Very confusing. It's just one of these odd things.
Welcome to the Blinder gang, Mosh.
Matt Shedler has just become a channel member. Thank you very much, Matt. Much appreciated.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Smarty Marty. Martina, 4 hashtags. You said I was using my real name like it was bad, so I changed it to this identity. Oh, names are so confusing. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about names. Let me read out this super chat first.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Hi, Creaky. Sorry I'm late. Had to wait for the glue to dry on my Jesus Rider dinosaur diorama. So hard to get accurate historical data. Oh, dear me. Dear me. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Happy belated birthday, Tracy Langley, everybody's favourite lurker, especially mine. What was I talking about before I urgently had to read out those last 2 super chats? You should do more collaborations with Sir Sec. Maybe we will at some point, because I do enjoy doing... Excuse me. I do enjoy doing collaborations, and I did enjoy the last one I did with him. Creaky, you look like Adam Savage from Mythbusters. Do I really? Do I look more like him now? Foxy28. Do I look more like Adam Savage now? Oh, Keela's back on the Mammy and Daddy case. Depends on your location, but my mother is Mammy, Mam or Ma, and father is Daddy, Dad or Da. Sounds like a song. Is everything the Irish say so poetic? You vaping weed. I am not vaping weed, Jerry Stinger. I am vaping this. It's not my lens or my camera's inability to focus. It's actually blurry like that on the bottle. Lexo Biscoff says I'm a terrible person of the best kind. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Whose birthday is it? It was Tracy Langley's birthday on Friday, and it was my eldest son's birthday today. It's a popular year for birthdays. It seems like everybody I know is having one. So that's whose birthday it was. Somebody remind me what I was gonna... That Chedler would love to get some blur all of his own. Oh, it's easily done. It's easily done. I'm losing my place. Happy birthday for tomorrow, the venerable B-Day? That's not how you spell B-Day, is it? Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Mythbusters. What was I saying before Mythbusters? I'm sure it felt like I was going to say something good, something useful.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I'm a Christian and I believe and follow the fruits of the Spirit. Jesus would be ashamed at how most Christians act now. People forget his greatest commandment was to love. Yeah, that's something else I read today, Angel Gamer. Audrey, you're right, I have been all over the place tonight. I don't know. Hello? Are we still here? Name. You've got to say more than name, Peter Knottle. I was in school with a boy called Peter Knottley. It's not you, is it? And you lost the Y off the end of your name. Chris Shapley, it was probably going to be something really good. Antonio Hernandez is asking what live streaming software I use. It's a sore subject. I usually use StreamYard, but tonight I'm trying out Streamlabs Melon, and I'm struggling a bit, to be honest.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Not Martina. I was saying it's Lord Callum's birthday. No, Smarty Marty. Lord Callum is not my eldest. Lord Callum is the middle. It was Callum's older brother. Birthday today. I've just lost the will to live now. CGI. And my place. What was I talking about? Are we still live? Keelan, I probably will remember when I finish the stream. You're right. Damn. Brooksy is not lurking. He/she is watching on delay. I like to watch mine on the phone, personally. I seem like I'm sleepy. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and it is now 8:30 at night. So yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, Audrey it was when I was talking about... See, Audrey can always save the day. You were talking about mum and dad and then said something about names. Tune in next week when Creaky remembers what he was trying to talk about this week. I've completely lost my place. I'm losing everything tonight. This is not going well. This is not going well. Good morning from Melbourne. Melbourne. Hope you're staying safe over there. On a meal break at work, it's only 5. A meal break at 5:30 in the morning? Is that breakfast? Have you only just arrived, Tofa, in 1976 AU? I'm hoping so, because that way you wouldn't have heard me insulting Australians earlier on. Do you have any plans for new tats? Oh, yes, I do. My next appointment's on May the 9th. I should have had one on December, first week of December, then the first week of Jan, then the first week of February, then the first week of March, then the first week of April. So I've missed 5 appointments. I'd have been like the painted man by now. Yeah, I've got another half day sitting on February the 9th. I'm having the rest of my throat filled in. Bringing something up to my ear. By ear. Or maybe by there. I haven't decided yet. And then I'm going to start working down, having all my chest reworked, having my shoulders and my chest joined to my arms, and then going for a full back piece. But, so yes, I've got lots of plans for tattoos. Oh, I wish I could remember what I was going to say. Yes, well done, Peter Nottle, who's possibly my old school friend Peter Notley. He's just lost the Y at the end of his name. So, the Patreon list that is over there, scrolling up the screen, the way that's generated now is by me downloading the form, because the list is, and this is, the list is a little bit too long now.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mosh.
Thank you, Angela Tuzzi. Enjoy the icons or the emojis. I'm such a boomer. I'm too old. So I'm having to download it as a CFV file from Patreon now. So if you don't want your real name to be shown on the Patreon scroll, on that list there, then can you put the name that you do want used as your Patreon username? If that makes sense. So, yeah, that's what I was going to say. All that remembering, and it was something crap. CGI. But anyway.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I wonder if looking like a criminal is the reason why they asked you if you had a record. By the way, you aren't staying here. You can't change our plans now, Ben. What about everything we've talked about? All the plans we've made? I can't afford a hotel and a flight. I did want to drive, but apparently you can't drive to Australia from the UK. Keela, do you want to see if admins can ban somebody? No, not Ben. Don't jump the gun. It's not Ben we need to ban. It's Aaron Roker, who is definitely Joey Roker. The stupidest flat earther that has ever graced the globe. The man who lives in Hawaii but thinks volcanoes aren't real. And other idiotic stuff and things. So, Keela, test your mwahahaha. Yes, you can. So you've hidden him. Here we are, Joey Roker. You can watch as much as you want. You can swoon and fanboy over me as much as you want. But none of us will ever be able to see you saying anything again. Because you've just been blocked. Tidy. So yeah, apparently, but to all the moderators that are here, please never ban anybody unless I specifically tell you to, because You know, you may think that you're helping, but you could be banning somebody who's, you know, a Patreon, and it has happened before. I won't go into it too much, but quite a while ago, I had a fairly different team of moderators, and they started to get a little bit carried away, and they ended up, I had £100 a month Patreon, and that's a massive amount of financial support, and they banned him off their own back, which then caused him to pull his £100 a month Patreon pledge. He was also a Blinder Gang Legend member in channel membership, which I think is $25 a month. So, Audrey, you can time out anyone you want. You can time somebody out for spelling their name wrong, as far as I'm concerned. Just don't ban anybody without my say so, if that's okay, peeps. Creaky, my man, how's the legal prep going from that spanner from the US? Oh, I'm still quivering. I'm still saving up all my nickels and dimes. Creaky Blinder, I'm watching delayed, and I watched a ton of true crime, and I guarantee you that most everyone starts with a strict religious upbringing. Actually kind of crazy. I will disagree. Thank you for the comment. I'll disagree with you a little bit, and you'll hear this in a little while. Because I really can't. I suppose if somebody really took a deep dive into the statistics, they would be able to they'd be able to stick a pin in the religion that's got the highest instance of, you know, doing what we've been talking about earlier on. But on the face of it, I don't think that there's any, you know, nobody could pick out a religion and say, oh, don't be that religion because they kill people. I don't think it's that cut and dried myself, but you know, I could be wrong. Gary Wybanger has been banned for a long time, the mighty one. I'd be very surprised if he is, unless no, there's nobody, there's no Gary Wybanger. No Gary Wybanger. No Matt Powell. So disappointing. So disappointing. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Keela, you know, being a woman, I know you probably already know this, but you're absolutely right. It is time for the lurk register. Close-up shot for effectiveness. Antonio, Beryl Foster. It's a lovely name, but she's lurking. And I've never seen that name before. Charon the Ferryman is lurking. Chief Smashing Smurf is lurking. Christio Kinieriem, I've definitely said that wrong. Colon is lurking. I'm making myself uncomfortably being that close to myself. Danny Spring is lurking. Darnell Johnson is lurking. Dragonsword is lurking. Homer J. Simpson, not the real Homer J. Simpson, surely, is lurking. Ivy Gentry, lurking. J. Brian Art, lurking. John Sensaby, lurking. Joseph F. This is going to be a big list. I can feel myself getting a little hoarse already. That's why they call me Pony. Calibian, lurking. I'm going to stop saying lurking. I'm just going to call it out. Keith Newton, Kenny, gone. Kenny Knackers, Kiwi Gamer. Who's this crafty Keeler person? Mark Brown, Mike Spicer, Old Fashioned Coffee Pot, Optical Turkey, Silent Drive, Steve O'Neill, other people, Tesla Bitten, the Brazil Files, the Venerable, no, said something earlier. Tira Dia. Do you know, I think that this gentleman, oh, bloody hell, is one of my, every so often, Tira Guelo, I think, is an ASMR channel, if I remember correctly, which I don't understand. but he's lurking in my side chat now, and he is one of my most subscribed. Shut up, stupid music. One of my most subscribed subscribers, if that makes sense. But yeah, considering that there's over 600 people watching, there's not there he is. Fight the good fight, Creaky. They will judge you anyway, so give them something to bitch about. See what I did there then? I filled in the stars myself, because I'm guessing that's what you're getting at. And yeah, it is you, isn't it? The ASMR channel, and you are 800 and something, 845 or 849,000 subscribers, which makes you one of my most subscribed subscribers, if that makes sense. And Darth Gnome says, what is Wales? Wales is a small country in the UK, but I'm guessing you're trying to be funny. If anything's fake, it's that lurkers list. You're probably not wrong there, Danny Spring. It goes in and out, and you can guarantee, you can bet your ball bag that as soon as I start calling out the lurk register, everybody suddenly starts talking and stuff. So yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, the lurkers list is pure victimization. In your case, colon, yes it is. I'm picking on you on purpose. Ivy Jan, Lord Crudlington Smythe. I lurk because I'm busy repairing stuff. T-Rod, give him a shout out on your channel. Here's a thought now. Audrey, I know you rarely lurk, and if you do, you lurk with good reason. It's, I suppose because of the way these live streams go, I suppose you could just listen if you wanted to torture yourself. Ryan McCabe says, shout out for not being on the lurker list. But if, yeah, not everybody is on there, because if you hide your subscriptions, then you don't show up on the list.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
£5 super chat off James Moore. Sorry, it was a little while ago and I can't find it now without scrolling back 20 miles. And yeah. Anyway, what? Why did my idiotic go now? Oh well, I've just given him some Valium, but he seems to have accidentally made him more intelligent. Oh dear me. Really, Ben? Your Wales is newer and better. The weather definitely is. It has to be. Everywhere gets better weather than Wales. I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day, and he asked me why I hadn't been out on the bike. And it's because, well, there's two reasons. Reason one is because we rarely have the right weather for it. And reason two is because my bike is buried by cardboard boxes.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mosh.
Jill? Saxe Human. Is it? I don't know. I hope it is. Welcome to channel membership. The video you made about Columbine Mess video was flying into negative figures. You made a comment about being under investigation for it. Half an hour later he took it down. Ah, right. I don't follow him anywhere because he's a bit of a freak, so I don't see things like that. But it was interesting because he, as well as taking his video down, and if that's why he took it down, then you know it was beyond his control. But he also removed his pinned comment saying, basically just reinforcing what he said in the video and saying that he was going to supply links to where he got his information from, but we still haven't had any of that. But yeah, excuse me, we always have something to talk about as we always get interesting weather. Yeah, but how interesting does wet weather stay? Because that's kind of pretty much what we get. 9 times out of 10, as you know. Anyway, so we are now sat on, and I say we as if you care as much as I do, which I know nobody does, but we are currently sat on 49,110 subscribers, right? So if things continue on the same trajectory as they are now, which is approximately 1,000 subscribers a week, we should, and I don't want to curse myself, but we might hit 50k ready for me to live stream next Sunday. Should be on 50k by then, hopefully. And yeah, Alejandro, that is my goal, and I make no secret of it. My 2021 goal for the tubes that are for you is to hit 100,000 subscribers and have a nice shiny 100k play button on the wall behind me. Or will it be on this wall behind me? Or will it be on a different wall in a different studio? Who knows and who can say? Thank you very much indeed to everybody that super chatted. Thank you very much indeed to everybody who has become a channel member this fine evening. I'm the Creaky Blinder, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to edit something out of this live stream, because I've talked so much shit, it's unbelievable, and make it into a video, which, well, you'll know if I was able to do it, because there'll be a video released tomorrow night. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care, everyone. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.